What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk live stream. I'm joining Bulls Raptors at the end of the first quarter. It is the day of the trade deadline. So yesterday was, I think, a lot more fun. We still got moves to talk about today, so we're going to get into that. We're going to watch the game. We're going to have a good time. Shout out to everybody watching live. Thank you guys for tapping in. Anybody watching on replay after the fact, you're appreciated as well. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Raptors going into the second quarter up 33-25, an 8-point game. What's going on, Jared? I will see you in the stream in a second. And Caden, I'll see you later on tonight. NFL honors. So the Bulls are playing a bunch of players they just got by trade because they have like no one else on their roster really. So that's a pretty interesting dynamic. But yeah, if you look at this Bulls team, all right, go to Bulls. They just traded for Simons. They just traded for Ivy. They just traded for Yabusele. So they have 3 guys who have scored that they just acquired and 4 guys that have scored that they didn't just acquire. Pretty interesting thing going on. Hey, General, is that you?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man, you said bring Woj back? Facts. This is actually what the people need to know. The people need to know that Woj is the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where he is, but I hope he comes back. If he does it, I hope he starts doing like I don't know, maybe NFL news, or maybe he tries to beat Fabrizio Romano.
Bro, he runs a college basketball team.
Okay.
So the college he went to, he got a chance to run their basketball team, and he was doing ads during the trade deadline for a telephone company, and he made the ad look like a Woj bomb. It was so whack. I saw it and I'm like, oh shit, he's back, and then I realized it was an ad.
He's doing like a Phil Rivers.
Basically. Also, oh yo, Mac McClung is playing. Holy shit, the Bulls. This is the funniest team.
I think Iggy's playing as well. Pretty sure.
Yeah, he is playing.
Ooh, what a day last night. I didn't fall asleep, but Jonathan Kuminga got traded.
I know, right? General, don't say it. Don't say it. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. But yeah, man, all the action was yesterday, man. Today was okay. Today was all right.
Yeah. I'm having an ice cream right now before the Caden stream so I can stay awake.
Is he live already?
No, he's going live at 9 o'clock.
Hmm.
For the honors tonight, which I'm going to watch with him. And I think Matthew Stafford's going to win the MVP.
Probably.
He had a better year than Drake May, even though Drake May's in the Super Bowl.
But I just want to say,
yeah,
obviously, like I didn't watch the Pro Bowl, but I saw like afterwards.
Good job.
Shooter Sanders, he got picked up like 2 times or 3 times.
For sure, man.
The Pro Bowl was stupid this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been stupid. What are you talking about?
It was extra stupid.
Well, me and a lot enjoy the games that they do instead of the flag football.
Yeah, I'm more down to watch skills competitions than a flag football game.
Yeah. But they didn't even show it. Because they pre-recorded it. I saw your Raptors made a trade too.
Yeah, I'll try.
Trace Jackson Davis. Welcome to Toronto. He's gonna fit right in. Which I think
that's a good trade for you guys.
Decent.
What was that, General?
This is a decent center. Like you're not gonna expect much from it, but
it's also a Lakers second round pick, so it's like in the 50s.
Which is not bad.
It's not bad from a value standpoint. It's just like I think he's he's good depth for like the kind of players we already have, but we needed a center, man, a real center, and he's
I thought
not that.
Trace Jackson Davis was on the Warriors.
Hmm.
Yeah, he is. He was.
Oh, so the Warriors had the Lakers second round pick.
No.
No, the Raptors did.
Oh. Who did you guys give up for him?
That pick, that's what the trade was. The Raptors traded the Lakers second round pick for Trace Jackson Davis.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. All right, let's pull up Shams's timeline. Oh, hold on. Before we do that, there's
What's
one
up?
tweet I wanted to show Genwell. I found one very interesting tweet. Where is hardwood paroxysm? Okay, I might have to scroll for a while because I saw it in the early parts of the day today.
Was it the Miami Heat thing?
Oh, Jared, you know ball. It was
Yeah.
about the Miami.
About the Miami Heat. About Miami Heat not making a trade in the deadline.
I told you that already.
Yeah, that was a part of what made the tweet interesting.
Which is kind of weird.
What? The Heat not making a trade?
No, they didn't make a trade at all.
Yeah, no. How's that weird?
I thought you guys would have made like a couple of trades to help out your team a little bit.
This just shows that you don't know ball because you know that the Heat doesn't make trades like that.
Hey, I don't
Well,
know the Heat, so get it right, Jinwell.
I'm hearing that you might get a buyout candidate. It might be like I don't know who, but it might be like a CJ McCollum or someone.
Oh, that's not bad. Remember, Jinwell, I don't follow your Heat. I follow the Celtics, so I don't know nothing about the Heat.
No, so the tweet was this, that Miami is the only team in the East to not make a trade. It wasn't just that they didn't make a trade. It's that literally everybody else did but them.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah,
that's the part I found interesting because, to be honest, so many minor trades happened. Handful of ones that are significant and worth talking about, but so many minor trades happened. Which is just, I guess, like, again, the surprising thing is that the Miami Heat didn't even pull off anything minor. Because, like, what? Alvarado got traded. Yabusele got traded. Like, some random guys got traded. So I think it just goes to show, like, what General talked about, like, this kind of is Miami Heat. Like, this is what Pat Riley does, you know? I think he has his heart set on the moves that he wants to make. If he can't get those moves, he just does nothing. Like, you know, there's not really a plan B.
Did you see the post about what Ja wanted, what the Grizzlies wanted from Miami for Ja? Or Giannis, one of them two?
Who posted that?
I forgot who, but it said Jaime Vazquez, Cattell Ware, a first-round pick, and like 2 other players.
4 players in a first? That would be an interesting trade structure.
For Giannis or Ja Morant. Which that reminds me and Jinro play tomorrow.
Celtics Heat tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, sorry, Jared. I'm more focused on United Spurs.
Oh, yeah.
United are playing Wemby?
Spurs.
Nah, I'm just being stupid. Nah, no.
I know.
Yeah, Celtics versus Heat tomorrow. That's 7 in Miami.
I wonder if what's his name? Wood is going to be available for that.
If what?
Butch.
I don't know what he's going to play for us, but I'm hoping tomorrow.
probably could. These Bulls players got trade eligible.
Remember when players after they started sorry, after they ended up getting traded 1 day later, they started playing. Now it takes a week, 1 month.
True. That I agree with him with that. Yeah, true.
No, so the Bulls made it really, really quick for their players because hold
No,
on.
I just mean in
Yabusele.
general.
No, I know. So that's the thing. Like, you're right. Teams dilly dally because if they wanted to, they could do it quickly. Yabusele got traded 20 hours ago, and he's playing right now.
Like for example, you can even see free agents they play at that day, they play straight away.
Oh, you know what it
But
must
I
be?
don't know why with trades they don't.
You know what it must be? Because Yabusele, I think he was the only player in his trade. So maybe it's the fact that if there's 7 guys in a trade and even one guy's medical is taking long because he has medical issues, then the whole thing gets held up.
So it's like Anthony Simons. Like it took a little bit before Celtics posted "Thank you, Simons" on their Twitter.
Yeah, I guess him or Vooch, somebody had some medical thing pop up because that's the other thing about medicals and trades, right? There's no actual a physical by a doctor in this context isn't even a real thing, right? Because injured players get traded all the time. Basically, a doctor is going to tell the team this is the situation, and then the team has to decide whether they deem it a pass or a fail. So it's a completely subjective thing. And yeah, you can understand it might take long because the team might have to decide fuck, okay, are we okay with this or not? BI. To Grady.
Yeah, we traded your former Raptor too, my Celtics.
Yeah, Boucher is gonna get bought out.
I think we traded him to the Jazz.
Yep. And the Jazz are gonna buy him out just like Lonzo.
But yeah, I was watching the Spurs yesterday, yeah, and I didn't know what happened, but Jordan McLaughlin, he's bowling,
He what?
he was bowling, he was actually good.
Yeah, I feel like he has random games every now and then. Maybe twice a year.
Whole lot of college basketball games on right now. Michigan's beating Penn State 103-61 right now. Holy crap! Michigan's number 1 in the country,
which is surprising.
Where's Duke ranked?
Does Duke have players anymore? I don't think they do.
They have Boozer.
Oh, they do have Boozer, right?
Oh, it's women basketball. That's why. Oh, yeah. I don't know. But the one thing I don't know is who does Michigan have that's good?
Woo. Back-to-back threes from Brandon Ingram.
Go, General. You can talk. I'm looking for something right now.
I don't know which team it was, but it was an unbeaten team. And they got defeated by 10-win team in the basketball, college basketball.
Yeah, I missed that.
I don't follow too much college basketball. Yeah, Michigan's number 2 ranked in men's college basketball, which is insane.
So they got McClung, Yabusele, and then I think 35. No, 35 is a Okoro. He's been on that team. Yo, the Bulls. This Bulls game is weird.
That's what you get for trading everybody.
I don't know what's going on with the Bulls. They made trades that doesn't make sense.
You're saying the Bulls made trades that don't make sense?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's take a peek into some of those trades. I think it's time.
Yeah, let's do some of the trades. The section is pretty good. You missed the Kaminga and Porzingis. Or we do the Bulls trade first.
I'm trying to figure out when's the last thing we did. Did we get Ron? We talked about Lonzo, yeah, because I kept saying LaMelo. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the next trade was Chris Tapps and Jonathan Kaminga right after.
Hey, Jen Will, man, I need you to talk about your countrymen. The Hawks are acquiring Jock Landale from the Jazz. Does that change things in Australia much?
No, because I'm still a do it read, believer.
Drew, hold on. Who?
Do it read.
Oh, yeah. He's on
The Blazers.
He got traded too, I think, didn't he?
He did?
Uh-oh.
I think no. Oh, I guess he's still on Portland. I just heard about his name on a podcast. But yeah, I don't have much to talk about. Hawks quietly, got some players. Landale, I think, is a serviceable backup big, and they lost Porzingis, so it makes sense for them. Utah, honestly, Utah just does whatever, whenever.
I mean, look, like Landale's like the present, but Wisowski's like a future.
Orlando traded Tyus Jones to the Charlotte Hornets for money straight up. So this is like a classic. This is like a football transfer. Tyus Jones
to
the Hornets. Basically, I don't know. I mean, maybe I missed something, but they got Kobe White and they already have LaMelo and Knipple. So it kind of feels like they're doing a lot. But I guess Tyus Jones will run the offense and Kobe White will get the buckets. So I mean, they're signing up to have a strong bench unit.
15 is a tall guy on Michigan. Holy hell!
The Hornets get 2 second-round picks. Okay, it's not just a transfer.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, that game's over.
Yep. All right. This is the big one that happened yesterday. So Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Hawks for Kristaps Porzingis. I don't think there's any draft picks that got moved in this trade,
just
right?
to break down this trade. It's pretty much he traded like a unavailable player for an unavailable player.
Facts.
No, it was just players that got traded. No draft picks or nothing. It was just 3 players. That's it in that trade.
Kuminga and Porzingis. Nobody here is playing. I do like the idea of the fact that Porzingis is a floor spacer at the 5 for Golden State, but that team is too far gone. Like a minor change like this that'll help won't really majorly change the outcomes for them. I like this trade from Atlanta standpoint because you kind of have nothing to lose. Like I think this is a sign that they didn't plan to give Porzingis another contract. So you basically get the lottery ticket that is Jonathan Kuminga.
Just trade him away. Oh my God,
back for next to nothing.
Which it's gonna be interesting seeing him alongside like a Jay Johnson and Onyeka Okongwu.
And they picked up somebody else too.
The Hawks did a lot in the trade deadline.
Yeah, fuck. There's somebody else that I'm forgetting about that they got at the deadline.
I don't know either, but there's 6'9" that point scored for Penn State. Ugh.
You know what? I may have been making something up because I'm realizing that name. Like, I was thinking that they got 2 lottery tickets for scorers, but it's just Kuminga. That being said,
Buddy Hield, like he can go off like sometimes.
True.
And I think it's like they got rid of Luke Kennard as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So the thing with a player like Jalen Johnson is that I like him, but I don't think he's the kind of player that you want to have to shoulder the scoring burden. So I think taking, again, a flyer on a guy like Kuminga, who at this point, you just know him as a chucker and somebody who can put the ball in the basket, but won't necessarily be efficient. Yeah, basically, like, not a bad idea to take a chance on a player like that, because if it pans out, it's the kind of piece you need beside Jalen Johnson. And yeah, like again, you know that Atlanta is going to be building their team around whoever they get in the lottery this year. So I already look at Jalen Johnson and Kuminga as like support pieces. Big dunk, see him be.
And the this is NBA news that I forgot to add about the Bulls. They also got Rob Dillingham.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, but like Rob Dillingham's like pretty much like a rookie right now.
Rob Dillingham's like a teenager, but yeah, we'll get to that.
And Cam Thomas got waived by the Nets.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, Jared. One thing at a time, man. One thing at a time.
No, I'm just reminding myself of what I'm seeing on NBA.
But yeah, so Buzelis and CMB traded some big dunks in this game. I was about to say the rookies going back and forth, but Buzelis is not a rookie.
No, he was a rookie last year.
Yeah. BI, midi pull up.
What, you thought he was a rookie this year?
63-53. I mean, I just know he's a young player with potential.
Yeah. And by the way, the Seahawks defense has an injury.
Yo, well, let's keep it to basketball, bro. We'll save the football stuff for football. Yo, can you explain to me the luxury tax in the first apron? I'm a little bit confused. Okay. So, in the NBA, you know how the whole thing about American sports is that American sports have salary caps? In basketball, the salary cap is flexible, so it's not like a fixed number. Basically, you can go over the salary cap. What the luxury tax is it's a number where when you go past the luxury tax, you have to pay the NBA however much you go over. So let's say you go above the luxury tax line by 10 million, you then owe the 10 million to the NBA extra. So you're paying the player their salaries, but then you're paying the NBA extra. And then the way it works is all the luxury tax money in the league gets pulled together and paid out to the teams that aren't in the luxury tax. So, for example, this year, I don't know how many teams are in the luxury tax, but let's say there's 7 teams. They're going to pool those 7 teams' luxury tax money is going to get pulled together and distributed evenly to the other 23 teams, which is why teams consider, basically you only go into the luxury tax if you feel very strongly about your team, because from the owner standpoint, it's a pretty big financial difference, whether you owe money to the NBA or you received money from the NBA. So that's the significance of the luxury tax. The first apron, actually, the significance isn't in the first apron, it's in the second apron. But the point is the aprons are further lines above the luxury tax where you start to lose privileges, basically. So if you cross the first apron, there's certain things you can't do to acquire new players. And then when you cross the second apron, that's a number where it starts to really get debilitating. Like your ability to add new players is next to nothing. So yeah, that's basically the significance of the luxury tax and the aprons. And I think you're probably you're asking this from the standpoint of a Celtics fan, because the Celtics had a massive payroll. And then all of a sudden, these new rules got put into play, and they kind of had to tear the team down a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, we traded Porzingis in the Holiday away.
Yeah, yep, exactly that.
Man, I can't believe Tingis Pingus is in the Wizards.
You can't believe what?
Tingis Pingus is with the Wizards.
Tingis Pingus. I know, man. Tingis Pingus in fucking trying to carry Steph's legacy.
But my question is, how long will he be healthy for?
Not long. The answer to your question is not long. It's a 7-point game at halftime. Bulls 58, Raptors 65.
Yes, Will, but also like you can also add players after the deadline to the free agency, and you can also go over the luxury tax.
So it gets enforced at the end of the season, but obviously the trade deadline is your big opportunity to make adjustments. So for example, the Raptors were in the luxury tax by I think 3 million for the whole year up to this point. So I mean, it's something I talked about all year with Gio in my chat, is that it's fucking guaranteed the Raptors are going to drop 3 million at the deadline, because why would you be in the luxury tax for this team, right? And obviously the Raptors have a roster full of players that not everybody plays. So Ochai Agbaji being the guy that we trade to get out of the luxury tax was about as common knowledge as a move could be. I just didn't know whether we were going to directly get somebody back. But basically, if you look at the Raptors' activity, we traded Ochai, who made about $6 million, and then we got back. No, I think he made $7 million, and then we got back Chris Paul.
2 million, 3 million.
Yeah, exactly. We got back Chris Paul that makes $2 million, and Trace Jackson Davis who makes $2 million. And yeah, the net from all that is that we're under the luxury tax now. But again, it'll get enforced at the end of the year. There's no way to shed $3 million outside of a trade. So that's why it's a significant issue now. But yeah, basically the reason this stuff is pretty like widely talked about now is because this new set of rules happened in the last CBA negotiation between the Players Union and the NBA. And again, you can blame CJ McCollum for it. No joke. Leader of the NBA PA that signed this bullshit CBA that really kind of destroyed the super teams. Like these rules have effectively ended the concept of super teams, which you can feel about that how you feel about it, right? But as a Celtics fan, you would probably hate it because you would have a much better team previous financial setup.
Yeah, I think it started with Kristaps trade because he had like a huge chunk of that salary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
which kind of sucks, but oh well, it is what it is for my Celtics.
I mean, you guys are still coping, but yeah, again, from Boston's standpoint, right? If Tatum isn't going to come back this year, then you're in the luxury tax for what? Like, if I was the Celtics, I would be happy to be in the luxury tax with a healthy Celtics team because you're championship contenders. But without that,
the only problem with a Bush trade, like it's a short-term rental. Like it's not gonna really help them like beyond this season.
Yo, they got Anthony Simons in the Drew Holiday trade, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, Drew Holiday was like trading. Drew Holiday was about shedding money, and then Anthony Simons was on a short-term deal, and now you're flipping him, they were probably going to let go for nothing, for Vucevic, who they might bring back at a low salary deal, but in the context of the fact that the Celtics had to get rid of,
who's like the biggest loser in this trade? Anthony Simons is like. He had that chance to be there, but he was so crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't play well with us very well.
To be honest, though, he's now in Chicago where he can get a bunch of empty stats and maybe boost himself for free agency. Like, it's not a horrible spot for him to be in.
And my Celtics beat the Rockets last night, too, on a back-to-back.
To be fair, it means you got to use your feeder. You know what, Will? This is a great point because I talked about it when these rules first came into play, is that I think these rules are going to make draft picks more valuable because cheap productivity is now really, really important. Why was OKC so dangerous last year? They had a lot of players on rookie salaries that were pretty big contributors to the team. And you're going to need that. And your ability to get that is draft picks. So therefore, I put 2 and 2 together and I figured draft picks are about to get more valuable. Lo and behold, what are you starting to see? You're starting to see players get traded for draft picks. And you're like, huh.
Except for the Bulls picks. It's like they're all second rounders.
Yeah, a lot of these trades have second rounders. Again, Trae Young got traded for no draft picks. What's it called? Anthony Davis got traded basically for 1 first-round pick. Like, draft picks are super valuable now. So if you're OKC or San Antonio or Utah, one of these, was it Utah still? Yeah, there's a bunch of teams that have a lot of draft capital. They're feeling nice. They have to be feeling nice. But this was a pretty big change in the NBA. Anybody have any other thoughts about this Kuminga Porzingis trade?
No.
All right.
Next trade.
All right, this is super minor. I'm just gonna get rid of this quickly. There's like no downside to this because this 2026 second round pick via the Lakers is gonna be like in the 50s. Those guys usually never make it to the NBA. Trace Jackson Davis is okay. We needed some forward front court help. I would have preferred a center. Again, this is kind of a trade where I don't think we lose much or gain much. So this is like much ado about nothing, in my opinion. So we're gonna skate right by it.
No, man. I wish all the best to Treasure. Nah, it's such a nothing trade.
It's such a nothing trade. And again, look, this is the main reporting is that
Except for like Orchard, use like you, the guy's like he might get the chance at Golden
in
State.
Brooklyn. Wait,
Oh, sorry,
Ochai ended up. Yeah, he ended up in Brooklyn. No, but yeah, the main move. Shams even talks about it here, right? The Raptors' goal was to get under the luxury tax, and they did that by trading Ochai. Okay, yeah. This was the trade I'm talking about, right? 20 hours ago, Gershon Yabusele got traded, and he's playing today. So Dalen Terry and Gershon Yabusele, they must be healthy as hell, you know? No issues with the physicals at all. They showed up in the doctors.
Yabusele's not been playing for the Knicks.
Yeah, and I think Dalen Terry for the Bulls too. I think so. These are two guys that were ready to get traded.
No, he's been playing. He's been playing.
Dalen Terry's been playing? I see. So yeah, if you look at what the Bulls have done, right? They didn't really need Dalen Terry at all because they've been trading for guards, right? Like they got Jaden Ivey, they got Anthony Simons. So for that, from there, I think they got Colin Sexton as well. They have hella guards.
They have Colin Sexton too. Yep, they have hella
guards. So from their
standpoint, like an expiring, so.
No, for sure. But even for this year, right? It's like you don't even have proper minutes for a guy like Dalen Terry. You may as well get a front court player. It could literally just to roster a team. And then from New York's standpoint, apparently they wanted to get rid of Yabusele's money for next year because Dalen Terry's on an expiring and Yabusele isn't. So Knicks saved some money next year.
I think they traded for Yabusele because they wanted to get rid of what's his name? I can't pronounce his name anyway. The forward, the African forward.
The forward on the Knicks?
No, the forward the Bulls traded for. What's his name again? Mohamed Gui or Usman Dieng.
Oh, Usman Dieng.
Yeah, they said they got rid of him. I think they waived him.
Yep. Ayo Dosunmu to the Timberwolves. Okay, what I'll say, guys, is that like I like the role players that Minnesota got. I thought they made some nice moves. The problem is that I think they need more than role players. Like the Giannis trade would have been the real needle mover. I just like I don't know. Like I think they got good players. I like the aggressiveness. I don't think that they are in a spot where role players are the difference between them being true championship contenders and not. I think a big fish was going to be the difference, and they couldn't pull it off. Nonetheless, though, I like Ayo, and he's going to be able to be a contributor. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is what Jared was talking about. In return for Ayo, Minnesota, the Bulls got Rob Dillingham, another guard, by the way. Right? Again, Chicago has nothing but guards. Leonard Miller.
It's like Jordan Phillips. It's like a small forward guard.
But yeah, I mean, okay, I like Dillingham for the Bulls, by the way, because the thing about Dillingham is like I think he has talent. I just think he's in the body of a teenage boy, and that's a problem. You know, like this guy needs to hit the gym and get some strength because he's not going to be able to play in the NBA at his weight. So at least in Chicago, man, there's no pressure. You can it's not pressure is the wrong word. The problem is Minnesota is trying to win a championship, so they can't let you play and make your mistakes because your mistakes might cost them games. And they're trying to win a championship, so they don't really have the ability to develop young talent that's making mistakes.
I just think like overpay
4 seconds. You know what though? Like I hear that because it feels like Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, by the way, a second round pick that was supposed to have a lot of upside. Dillingham, high draft pick that was supposed to have upside. 4 second round picks. Like this is a lot. Especially you got to consider, bro, they don't have that many draft picks. They traded almost all of them for Rudy Gobert. So again, like this is, I don't think I mentioned this, right? I don't mind the players that Minnesota got at this deadline. I just think that they've made an all-in push on this team, and I don't think this team is good enough for an all-in push. I don't see Minnesota having a chance to win the NBA Finals. But yeah, between the Rudy Gobert trade and hilariously the Ayo Dosunmu trade, they don't have any more moves after this. Their team is their team, and they just have to stick with this.
I'm hearing what's it called? Mike Conley might sign back with them.
That's funny, yeah, because Mike Conley got traded twice, so he can, if he gets bought out, he can go back to Minnesota. I wonder if he would want to, but yeah, that is possible. This tweet is funny, man. The Bulls have added 9 second-round picks in the last week. They have 14 in total. That's a lot of second-round picks, dude. You cannot make 14 second-round picks. So at some point, they're going to probably trade some of them as well. Gabe Vincent and the pick to the Atlanta Hawks for Luke Kennard. This is not one of the players the Hawks traded for that I like. I do not like this trade from the standpoint of getting Gabe Vincent. I imagine this was more about flipping Luke Kennard for a second-round pick. Luke Kennard is on an expiring, so he's somebody that you'd be losing for free. I imagine whenever a team makes this kind of trade, they probably figured we're going to lose him for free. We may as well get a second-round pick back. From the Lakers standpoint, bro, they really have a type, man. They really have a type. Lakers love white players, man. So we'll see if that works.
Except for Connect. They don't like Connect.
That's true. That's true. He's the one that they have to channel all the hate towards. But yeah, man, Lakers, you got a three-point shooter who can't D up. I feel like that's a very familiar thing in LA. I think maybe they just gave up on the concept of defense. Because yeah, this is an all-in push towards playing offense.
You know it's funny. I'm just gonna go back to the what's it called? The who got traded to the Cavs again? What?
The Cavs?
Yeah.
Let's
James
see.
Harden.
Yeah, James Harden. Like I was seeing it online so much. Like they were saying like, oh my god, we traded with James Harden. Maybe this is like a sign that LeBron's coming back. Like, come on, guys, stop coping.
That's a stretch. That's a yoga stretch right there, man. The Harden
Yeah.
trade of LeBron coming. Come on.
Yeah, that's what Cavs fans were saying. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's.
By the way, did we talk about the Cam Thomas yet or no?
No, not yet.
No, not
It
yet.
just
Not
happened.
yet.
Like, okay.
So then the next tweet on Shams' thing is that Giannis isn't getting traded, which again, this is the thing I got. This is the thing I got the feeling for yesterday. And first of all, I think I was 2 for 2 yesterday. One saying that Giannis wasn't going to get traded. 2 shitting on Shams. Like I really think I was cooking with both those takes. But yeah, man, I don't think it makes sense for Milwaukee to move him before the offseason. Like let it happen when every team can bid properly. And see what you get. And then the other issue is that Giannis hasn't done enough to make things uncomfortable. When you want to get out of a team, you have to make things weird. You have to be James Harden. Like think about how many times James Harden has gotten traded since Giannis broached the idea of leaving Milwaukee. Like this is what you got to do, man. You got to get fat. You got to get fat if you want to get traded. You have to get in front of a microphone and shit on the GM. You know, these are the things you have to do.
Yeah,
I agree with Will.
You have to be like a Alejandro Garnacho or James Sancho, right?
Yes, that's the kind of stuff you have to be doing. Hugo Gonzalez, best role player in the league, boys. Just know, yeah, man. Celtics they definitely had a good pick with that pick because that guy's pretty.
But who's your sixth man of the circle?
I like Hugo.
Let me give you a more well thought out answer later in the stream. I'm just gonna rip through these. Milwaukee Bucks have agreed to trade Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey to the Phoenix Suns for Nick Richard and Nigel Hayes-Davis. This is a nothing burger. This is there's not much to say about this one. I also don't think a lot of the players in this deal are good. So it's like they kind of just traded trash for trash.
Well, except for Nick Richard, because like at least the Bucks, they have the rebounding center now.
True, but even Nick Richards, I don't think the world of either. So
yeah, but you have Miles Turner and Bobby Porter that average just like 4 rebounds a game. Come on,
that's true.
You're like 6'10", 6'11".
Yeah.
The Boston Celtics are trading Chris Boucher to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, so the Celtics dumped Boucher's money to the Jazz. Jazz are going to buy him out. He's going to be a free agent, and we'll see who he signs for in the buyout market.
He's gonna go to China.
Back to the Raptors. Back to the Raptors. He goes.
And then Jose Alvarado to the Knicks. So Jose Alvarado of New York gets to go home to play for his hometown team.
Dude, Jose and Jalen Brunson on the same team. Oh my God.
It's funny that you frame that because it's like frame it that way because I think Alvarado is going to be like he's going to be valuable from the standpoint of making sure you don't have to play Brunson too much, but also like I think about it this way: New York is a chaos team to me in a way, right? Like Brunson plays good basketball.
Yeah,
I think New York really like they just like making games ugly, right? This is Thibodeau basketball. They got OG and Bridges on the wing. And Alvarado is perfect for a team that wants to make games ugly, bro. Like he's just gonna scratch and claw and just scrape and do whatever he has to do.
I feel like you know it's funny. I feel like the Knicks are trading people for Tibbs' philosophy, but with a what's his name? I forgot the coach's name. Mike Brown.
Yeah. Whoa. Wait. The old coach?
No, the coach right now.
No, hold on. Oh, did they fire Tibbs?
Yeah, they fired Tibbs already. Yeah, they have Mike Brown. They happened like last season.
Yo. Damn. No, good point. Good point. I totally forgot about this. 2025? Good for him.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, like they're like trading
July 7th. July. Okay, yeah.
They still like trading for those kind of players, but
you're right.
Mark Brown is not really.
Oh, you doy. Are you streaming the All-Star break?
I'll have to see, probably.
Like the dunk contest, 3-point contest.
Yeah, I'll have to see. Dalen Terry, 2 second-round picks go to the Pelicans. So basically, they turned Yabusele and 2 second-round picks into Alvarado. I think that's pretty solid value. Guys, I didn't even know that there was a guy named Hunter Tyson in the NBA.
There is.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's the point that I'm making. That's the point that I'm making. I'm like, so I saw this trade. I saw this trade, and I'm like, holy shit! We're at that point of the trade deadline where we're making financial moves for guys I didn't know exist. But Denver got out of the luxury tax. Even Denver wants to get out of the luxury tax. That one's a little bit surprising because in Denver are actual contenders for the most part. But yeah, that's some financial shit. And then more financial shit. Celtics. So the Brooklyn Nets are just acquired capital for money here. Josh Minott.
I do not know who that is.
He was on Minnesota the year before. The Sixers kind of did the same thing, by the way, trading to the Memphis Grizzlies. Because again, the Grizzlies are now in that spot where they're going to be bad. So they're going to take on these kind of deals. Eric Gordon got dumped. And then this trade I think is fascinating.
Is Zubac to the Pacers?
Yeah, Zubac to the Pacers. So here's the thing, right? They lost Miles Turner, so they needed a center. Now, did they get a good center here? Yes. So they replaced Miles Center from a body of a center to body of a center. However, Zubac is very different than Miles Turner. And what I'm very curious about is that when they get Hallie back and they get healthy, what kind of basketball can they play with Ivica Zubac? Because
they can keep playing the way they're playing. They're playing Jerry Huff in that role.
No, but what I'm telling you is that Zubac cannot run the floor like Huff and Miles Turner. So if you want to play this fast break, high tempo basketball, it's just gonna have to look different. Because again, and this is when King was shitting on Miles Turner last year. Part of what I was,
oh my god,
I don't think Miles Turner is.
I remember that.
But because he's but because he's unique, he lets you play as a team in a certain way, and that's his value. His value is the kind of basketball he allows you to play. They
I'm gonna go
can't
Joey
run the
Caden.
floor the same. All right, do you think they can't run the floor the same way with Zubats? So I'm just curious what the basketball looks like for the Pacers next year. It's just fascinating. Again, I'm sure Carlisle's a great coach. I'm sure he has a plan. I just in my head can't envision it. So, but like I just look forward to seeing it. That's my big thing. Because the other thing too is, bro, they didn't just trade for Zubats to get him. They came off of serious like value. They traded Matherin and two first round picks and a second round pick, right? But get this. One of the first round picks is protected 2029 first rounder, right? 2029, like it feels like the Pacers are going to be good for a long time, but bro, 3 years, you just never know what could happen, right? And then they got the 2026 first round pick protected 1 to 4 and 10 to 30, meaning that the Clippers would get this pick if it falls between 5 to 9. And if it falls anywhere else, then they get a 2031 unprotected first round pick. And that's the other thing. Like by 2031 in 5 years, the Pacers could be shit, right? So this is kind of just what I was thinking about. Like it's not just that the Pacers.
Too much, bro. You're doubting too much. You don't believe in Kobe Brown.
But yeah, man, like they didn't just say, you know what, let's take Zubats. This is a serious commitment to Zubats. So they want him badly. And
what
I just again
for Pascal Siakam before
the 3 first round picks, basically 3 first round picks, and then a bunch of filler like Bruce Brown and 3 first round picks essentially.
No, Andrew, it doesn't not move the needle because like they're still the Warriors. Steve Kerr is still Steve Kerr.
Well, no, dude. I think the Jimmy Butler injury was like that kind of sealed their fate, in my opinion. BI hits the elbow jumper to get the Raptors going out of the timeout. Bulls started the second half on a run. But yeah, man, this Zubats move is interesting. Very interesting to me. They made a very big commitment to this guy.
And also like L Shams because like huge L, massive L because like I think he was also like I don't know if I got duped or something, but I think he was like liking or sharing posts about Draymond Green getting traded.
Yeah. No, so there was a bunch of fake trades about Kawhi to the Pistons and then Draymond Green somewhere else. People got scammed. People got very scammed throughout this.
But still, you know, L Shams.
Yeah. And oh, by the way, before I move on, the other thing about the Zubats deal is that if you look at the Clippers now, bro, the Clippers are in the middle of a teardown, which I don't think anyone needed me to explain to realize. But yeah, if you look at what the Clippers team is now, they're a developing team now. Look at this. Where is it? Darius Garland is somebody who you want to give opportunities to see if you can make him better. Benedict Matherin, same thing. Your vets at this point, right? Your high minute vets are what? Kawhi and John Collins and Bogdanovic. But yeah, this summer, guys.
Yeah, I was surprised that they didn't move Bogdanovic.
I see that's coming in the offseason. Oh wait, Jez, you said what the fuck is Washington doing?
They're going for you, Jez. They're going for that Thunder. Yeah, just be together with Alexa, Anthony Davis, Trae Young, Bilal Coulibaly. Yeah.
Yo, are you talking about the moves they made yesterday, or did they just do something else?
Nah, just the moves yesterday.
Yeah, no, man. Like I stick by everything I said yesterday. Like, bro, by the time the Wizards' young players are good, man, AD is gonna be retired. Trae Young is gonna be like an even worse defender. Yeah, not a huge fan.
How do we win? Why not? They're like 20 games off the play-in.
Oh shit, yo, they're beating Detroit by 11. Jeez.
Yeah, but like they're like so far away from the play-in.
Not a Trae Young or an Anthony Davis in sight. Just Jeez. Hey, good for them, I guess. Go tank for that Peterson pick. Wait, let me see where they are in the tank standings.
I think they're like third or fourth.
Oh yeah, bro, they're one win off of being the worst team. Yo, they gotta tighten up. No more wins. No more wins. Actually, I lied. Basically, you just have to be bottom 4 nowadays, right? Because there's no like huge advantage to being the worst team. And ironically, the worst team nowadays always gets the like 5th pick. It's weird.
Remember like last season, like it was so funny because like you were like going for a Raptors tank, but they just couldn't tank. They kept
They
winning.
just couldn't out tank the expert tankers, bro. We fucking Washington and hate those teams, man. Okay, Hornets ended up flipping Tyus Jones. That makes sense because, bro, too many guards. Or like ball handling guards. For Malachi Branham, that's nothing. There's nothing much to say about that. Poor Tyus Jones, man. That's to end up on the shit Dallas Mavericks. Okay, hold on. This trade got reworked. So Usman Dieng goes to Milwaukee and Nick Richards to Chicago. Fair enough, man. These guys are just making random moves. Okay. What's going on? Time to shine. BI 40 ball tonight. Where's he at now? It looks like he's filling up the basket, but I've only kind of been passively watching.
Yeah,
He's up to 27. Yeah, he's up to 27. Is it true Bulls got no player? I mean, I think they traded they added Nick Richards today, so I guess that's probably one player. But as of today, like in this game, yeah, no, nobody they don't have any tall players. I'm looking at their team right now. Yeah, Noah Esenge is 6'8", and also just he's not a serious guy anymore.
Yeah, his career got ended by Johnny Furphy.
Yeah, it's not even just that they don't have any 6'10" players. They also have a 5'7" player. I feel like that makes things worse. It's just not that
Hey,
you're.
don't shit on UK.
I'm not
He's
shitting on you.
averaging like 5 assists.
Hey, I'm definitely not shitting on UK. I'm definitely shitting on the Bulls for putting this bullshit ass team together. Since Summer League when he got dunked on. That's the thing, bro. We cannot take him seriously, man. Johnny Furphy ended his career before it started. Crazy, crazy, crazy guy.
And I think that's it. Yeah. I don't know. It's more.
Yeah, so Xavier Tillman, there's nothing really to talk about here. That's a salary dump. Nothing else was important, right? Okay, cool. Last thing to talk about is Cam Thomas being waived. This was kind of surprising that nobody was interested in like giving up anything to trade for him, because the point is that like, I mean, the pick that's going to be in the 50s for Trace Jackson Davis, like nobody was trying to trade pick in the 50s for Cam Thomas. That one is weird. What did they post?
I didn't see it just, but I know that they're like, hoping that Giannis stays. And even if he stays, they're not gonna be good.
What Giannis said, legends don't chase, they attract. Yo,
Yeah, they attract losses.
This is gonna get like quote tweeted to hell when he gets traded.
Yeah.
My goodness. Also, this shit is so annoying from Giannis to me, because it's like, bro, people aren't making shit up. You legit wanted to leave. Don't pretend that you didn't. I don't like that. Like, that's the thing I kind of like, I'm starting to become annoyed with Giannis about, is that you don't have to bullshit us as a NBA community.
He's trying to be the model professional, but in a really shitty way.
No, but the thing is, bro, if you're going to be the model professional, be the model professional. Like, you have to be the thing. Like, I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, looking at some teams that
with what happened with like Jimmy, like he said it, like he wants to go.
This is true, Jez. This is true. I'm just surprised. Like the thing is, hold on, was he making $5 million?
Yeah, he was. He didn't get extended.
I did not think he was a minimum salary player. Because look, Jez, like I don't think he's.
What happened was like they were trying to make a deal. I think he wanted like 25 million a year, and the Nets only wanted like 18, and they couldn't get an agreement. They were like,
so he signed his qualifying offer. No, that part makes sense, but like, dude, you see players like you see teams take flyers on players that have issues all the time. It's just surprising to see nobody wanted any parts of that flyer. The thing is, Cam Thomases have a role in the NBA. It's not a huge role, but they do have a role. I don't see Giannis winning ever again in Milwaukee. Yeah, me too, bro. I feel the same way. Quickly from 3. Oh my goodness, misses the rim entirely. 86-76. Raptors up 10 with 4.5 minutes.
I don't see the Bucks like winning 10, 15 games this season.
What was I gonna do? What I was gonna do is no, where was it? 2026 NBA free agents.
Wait, hang on. Go back. Why was there like 2014 wide receivers? Free agents. Like in the trending pages.
Hold on.
It was so random. Like it was just like 2014 wide receiver free agents.
Oh, I missed it. It must have just been a quick second, right?
Yeah, like 2014 was like 12 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. Raptors up 11. What I was gonna do is kind of look at like what's happening nowadays a lot is I remember, I forget who called it this, but it's pre-agency. So like you're seeing people get traded before they're free agents, and that's how they find their next team. Free agency is pretty dead now, but like if you want some examples of that, right? Trae Young, classic pre-agency. James Harden, classic pre-agency. Porzingis not really, because he might not stay in Golden State. But the point being is, if you look at these free agent options, there's not a ton of quality here. So I was trying to look. I was gonna look into the future years to see maybe who the next guys might be that are gonna be on the market, right? So Steph Curry, big name here. Do I see Steph being on the market? Not really. I think he's gonna stick it out in Golden State again. At this point, he'll be 38. Do I think a 38-year-old Steph Curry wants to embark on a new adventure? Not really. So I don't think Steph Curry's there. Anthony Davis, I think he found his new home. Giannis, that's the big fish, right? I mean, again, if he touches free agency, this will be as a 32-year-old man, which I don't think is a great piece necessarily, but he'll still be a guy. Jimmy Butler, not post-ACL tear. Nikola Jokic, do I think he's going to be a free agent? No, I think I think they've done a good enough job at like giving him opportunities to contend. I don't see him leaving. But if Jokic somehow was available, that would be like a league-altering thing. But I just don't see it happening. Do people care about Cat like that? I don't think so. Paul George, no. Do people care about Donovan Mitchell like that? I don't know. Kawhi Leonard, I don't know. Kevin Durant, at this point, he's 38. It's just not the same. But yeah, you go into these next.
I think KD is gonna reject his player option, and then he's gonna try to make a deal for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I can see that happening. But yeah, like this pool of players, there's no big name that stands out as like somebody who's going to be on the market and is going to be like a game changer. And then you go to 2028, which is even another year down the road, and it's some of these same players after their player options, because they were in the previous year because they had player options, and in this year they're free agents. But Joel Embiid at 33 with his health issues, that's not that crazy, like that interesting. Luka at 29, I think the Lakers get that done. I mean, I don't think Luka is available or touches the market, so I don't think that there's much movement there. If it is, it's because Luka wants out, and I just don't know what would have to happen for him to want out. Domantas Sabonis, do we care? Not really. Kyrie at almost 36. Zion and Ja, if they could get their lives together, maybe, but not really. Like, there's just it's tough to see the next wave of who these big guys are that change the NBA when they move. The closest thing is Giannis for the next couple years. So for that reason, I think Giannis is gonna get a shit ton. Like, that trade is gonna be for a lot. Because again, there's not really a next person to go to if you miss out on Giannis. 2029, the 32-year-old Devin Booker, not really. I don't think Tatum or Boston lets Tatum go, or Jaylen Brown. Jamal Murray's 32 at this point. Yeah, man. Tyrese. I think this lottery pick that they get is gonna make Tyrese enjoy being in Indy. But yeah, man.
The next big one would be like LaMelo.
You know what? I think you're right. I think LaMelo might be the next one.
But I think he gets traded before that. If he leaves, like.
Yeah. Grady lobs it to Scotty. Easy 2 points. 95-85, minute 30 to go.
Hey man, we gotta put some respect on Grady. It's like, he's kind of turned it around.
A little bit, yeah. He's had a decent run as of late. Poor Yuki. Scotty to Grady. Damn, after setting up Scotty set him up. Look at Yuki getting offensive rebounds at 5'7", man. Yo, Yuki just hit a 3.
Oh man, gotta get ready for work.
Oh. BI. Hey, Andrew, I think you asked about the 40 ball. He just got a little bit closer. Damn, General, you're getting hit up like crazy. This guy is popular.
Nah, I'm getting hit up. It's like actually, there's like a typhoon in our country right now.
It's what?
There's a typhoon.
Oh shit. Okay, people are checking in on you. Damn.
Now everything's like underwater.
Are you guys safe? I mean, you
Yeah,
guys are right now, so that's decent.
yeah. Nah, not here. Like back in my country.
Oh, in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Is your family okay?
Yeah, they already like evacuated.
Go for them. 88.99 angel numbers. Make a wish, or I don't know if that's how it works, but I think some people say that shit. 20 seconds to go. Mac McClung and Yuki are on the court. Oh, they're not on the court at the same time. Fuck. That would be amazing, dude. If Mac McClung and Yuki touch the court together.
I want to see Yuki in the dunk contest.
Yo, can you imagine Mac McClung jumping over Yuki on somebody's shoulders? Yo, having Buzelis and Mac McClung on the same team, that's some serious dunking potential.
Well, I'm hearing like the Bulls fans, like they hate it so much that what's his name, their coach, like they just he just made Buzelis like that dunk transitional dunker. Like he thinks that he
Not,
can be more than that.
he could do more in the half court. Who is the head coach?
What's his name? The old Thunders coach.
Oh, Billy Donovan. Yeah, that's not good. Myles Garrett got Defensive Player of the Year, as expected. That's the only award they've done. Damn. Hope they're having fun over there on that stream. Josh McDaniels, Assistant Coach of the Year. I didn't even know they had that award. All right. But yeah, free agents in the future, not really much of a thing. Which teams had serious shakeups? Okay, Chicago did. Let's look at Chicago's contract situation. Yeah, big up Joel. Oh, do I have the tweet? I can't access it. Yo, the Miami Heat were the only team in the East to not make a trade at the deadline, or like the couple days before the deadline. That's wild. Declined Kalel Ware, Rozier, Hami Jaquez, and a first for Ja. I didn't see that they rejected it. I just heard somebody float that out there. I mean, I think you might want to take that just because, like, Spo doesn't even like Kalel Ware. But also Spo and Pat Riley might not like Ja either. I don't know. That's a weird one. Dude, the Bulls are gonna have some serious cap space. Sexton, Collins, and Anthony Simons are all expirings. The only money they have on the books are Giddy, Pat Williams, Okoro, and rookie deals. Exactly. If he's rotting away, don't let him rot further, and then his value is like completely fucked. Trade him while you can. Who else had a major shakeup? Brooklyn, kind of. Terrence Mann makes $15 million a year. Brooklyn, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Oh, the Mavericks post AD trade. These contracts must look nasty. Actually, not really. Yeah, the only serious money is Kyrie. Chris Middleton comes off the books, and everybody else is under 20 million. Oh, PJ Washington's making a lot of money though. And Gafford, yeah, those guys are gonna get moved. Oh, Jacoby just missed a 3, I think. Yeah, he missed a 3. Offensive rebound by CMB. Oh, my screen freezes at the worst times, man. But yeah, I think the Mavericks are gonna. I mean, they have a few guys they could trade. Caleb Martin, PJ Washington, Gafford. They could trade. I mean, they wouldn't get much for Clay or Middleton. They could get something for Kyrie, but he has to play to show his health. What's going on outside, bro? Hope you're doing well. Yo, you guys got Luke Kennard. You guys said, you know what? Forget playing defense. We're just gonna shoot threes. Very interesting approach. But yeah, Zubats got traded, Kuminga got traded. I think those are the big deals that we haven't talked about, or like I couldn't talk about yesterday because they hadn't happened yet. A lot of nothing happened today. A lot of like luxury tax ducking moves. CMB at the free throw line. I'm happy we got him, but we didn't get a good center. Yeah, I think the only like cheap center that got moved was Nick Richards, I think. I don't think anybody else got moved. Mac McClung from 3. Yo, they need to do what I'm asking for and put Yuki and Mac McClung on the floor at the same time. I'd rather take Vucevic. True. I think that would have been a good move if you guys could have got Vucevic. Shed. Rolls. Floater. And he misses. No one's untouchable. I know, man.
Well, except for Giannis, apparently, because like apparently Giannis wants to move, but doesn't, and the Bucks doesn't want him to move, but they also want him to move.
No, but here's the big problem, right? He's not going to win anything in Milwaukee, and the longer he pushes it, the less of an opportunity he has to win on his next team because he's
exactly like they're
ahead.
just gonna like that saying like what's good like stay too long to be a villain.
Oh yeah, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's becoming right now.
Giannis is gone in the summer. The thing is that like he should have been gone already because I'll put it this way, Joel. I don't know if you've been around to hear me like say my thoughts on this, but I think the team to trade for Giannis is getting him too late. Like You're talking about a guy that is supremely dependent on his physical abilities, who's going to get traded to his new team as a 31-year-old man and then probably sign an extension for serious money at age 33 and up. Like, I think that the new team has 2 years to win a chip. And when you realize at some point that you're paying 33, 34-year-old Giannis max money, like, I think you're going to be in big trouble. So, like, I'm not even super duper into bingo. This is it. So,
Like also for like Giannis, just like talking about it like a money standpoint, like it's better for him to like move now and get that extension before like he moves in the summer. Like
before something happens, because he's already
definitely.
starting to pick up calf injuries. Like, we know what calf injuries can lead to. Like, he should have been traded like over a year ago at this point. He basically should have left with Dame. Like, I can understand him being there while Dame was there. As soon as Dame left, he should have been gone.
But it's not even that, Andrew. Like
The new CBA ruined
it's not
everything.
Giannis
Legit though, bro.
that messed up. It's not that Giannis messed it up. It's the Bucks because like they're not gonna get that much value for him anymore.
I think it's both though, because the Bucks definitely messed up, but also Giannis again. We were talking about it before. Like, he keeps trying to do this model citizen shit. Like, he wasn't a bastard enough to get his way out of there. Like you said, bro, he didn't do the Sancho and Garnacho stuff well enough. That was his mess up. But yeah, no, Joel, the new CBA did ruin everything, and CJ McCollum doesn't get enough hate. Honestly, CJ McCollum, I don't even know what's fair. What would even this out? Yeah, man. CJ McCollum, because sending him to play in Europe, that's not even a real punishment. No, of course not, bro. Like, he barely got Dame.
I kind of disagree because like Giannis will always have that name. Like even though like he's gonna be like a bit injured here and there, he's gonna still be able to attract like teams to sign him.
But oh wait, hold on. Is that what he's? No, I think what he's saying is attracting teammates to Milwaukee.
Oh yeah,
Because I think that's what he's saying, and I'm agreeing on that point. In terms of being attractive to teams, yeah, I think Giannis will always have people that are pursuing him. Send CJ McCollum to the Australian League for 20 years. Thoughts on this, Jen Will?
no, send him to the Indonesian League.
The Indonesian League. Yo, no,
Hey,
he should have to play.
Look, the Indonesians, they can get pretty extreme. You know that.
I was gonna say they should send him to wherever the crowds are the most volatile. Wherever the crowds have flares, he should have to play. He should have to play.
I mean, if you're just talking about that, then send him to Europe.
No, here's what I realized. He should have to play. He should have a very special multi-team contract where he plays for the road, the visiting team in every heated rivalry in the world. So every serious basketball rivalry where there's like a real threat of violence in the stands, he should have to play for every visiting team. That's how it should work. Don't send him to Southeast Asia. At least there's good scenery. He has to suffer in a desert. See, I like where Joel is heading, man. CJ McCollum needs real punishment. Him and Grant
Speaking
Williams,
of
man.
like
Grant,
desert,
yeah.
I don't know how tap in you guys are, but like the NBA Europe is like starting to like pick up, and then this already been like divide between EuroLeague teams, and I think the Dubai leagues like Dubai teams like joining as well.
Dubai teams?
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, hold on. Tedero McMillan got Offensive Rookie of the Year the day after having that streaming stuff happen. That's hilarious. Good for him, I guess. Ooh, good idea by CMB, just the wrong pass. Oh yeah, I realized this is the Anthony Simons against BI. That's one of my favorite rivalries in the league.
Wait, what's the backstory behind it?
Oh. Let me educate you. The phrase "tell her I'm better" refers to a viral moment when New Orleans Pelicans player Trey Murphy was caught on the microphone telling teammate Brandon Ingram to say to Anthony Simons after Ingram hit a game winner. The context is they both have a child by the same woman. So there is a lucky lady somewhere who's getting child support from both Anthony Simons and Brandon Ingram. So yeah, just Brandon Ingram hit a game winner over Anthony Simons, and then Trey Murphy was saying, "Yeah, twin, tell her who's better. Tell her who's better." So Trey Murphy is a fucking savage for that. But yeah. But yeah, man. Crazy NBA drama. Glad they sat RJ tonight. Bro needed to clear his head after last night. Yeah, man, he was out there yelling at Colin Murray Boyles like he wasn't the guy who made the pass. Because even if Colin Murray Boyles did the wrong thing in terms of where he was placed or like where he was positioned, you're still the passer. You're not supposed to pass to somebody who's like you're not sure if the pass is there. Yo, and the fucked up thing is the Celtics got hit the hardest by the new CBA, man. The way they had to blow their team up, the championship winning team, Grant Williams is a criminal. Like Grant Williams has never been a part of anything good, right? He shot 18, he was 7 for 18 from 3 in the playoffs. He lost the finals with the Celtics. He told LeBron, "I'm gonna make them both," or who I forgot who he told. Marcus Smart, I don't know who it was, but he said, "I'm gonna make them both," and then missed both. Grant Williams is not.
You forgot the number one moment for Grant Williams.
What is that?
Turning turning Jimmy Butler into something.
Oh man, how could I forget, man? You see, that guy's different. That guy's just different.
And also, it's like he's a Batman.
Like, Grant Williams is highly unlikable. That's such a nice way of putting it, bro. Because he's just so hateable. So hateable. I still, for the life of me, could not understand why he was allowed to take 18 threes in a game 7. Like that should have gotten somebody fired. And the Udoka did lose his job pretty soon after, but it was for other reasons.
Yeah.
Simons to Pat Williams. Pat Williams.
You know what I was seeing in my timeline? I think it's just like Warriors and Bucks fans, like they were like going at it. And the Warriors, the Bucks were like, I don't know who it was, but the Bucks fans were like, they're not like joining your team because of what like Mike Dunleavy hasn't like moved on from the humility that he had like 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
What? So did something go really wrong when he was on the Bucks? Because I remember when he was on the Bucks, but I don't remember any like serious drama or problems.
I think it's like he got ankle broken or something. I don't know. Or he got like mashed around.
It was something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So we can't even do. We can't even do trade machine stuff anymore. It's not gonna hit the same. Yo, okay. Let's sim the lottery one time. Brooklyn with the number. Yo, if
that's criminal.
If the Hawks, hold on. I'm confused. Where is the Pelicans pick? Okay. There's a swap that happens here. The Bucks pick ends up going to number 2, but it goes to Atlanta, and then Atlanta gets then the Bucks get the Pelicans pick. I wonder what trade happened between Milwaukee and Atlanta to where Atlanta has swap rights over Milwaukee. What the hell happened between those two teams? I'm trying to think now. No, the big Atlanta Hawks trades I can think of are Trae Young and DeJounte Murray. I don't think they were involved in either one. Wow, so hold on. Somehow the Clippers get the Pacers pick in this one from Zubats.
Yeah, it's ending in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, there's still 5 minutes left in the basketball game. Okay, hold on. Sim lottery. Memphis with the first overall pick, Chicago with the second overall pick, Washington and Utah. Let's go. All right, that was fun.
Oh, hang on. Do you close it?
Yeah, I still have it. No, I still
Look
have
at
it.
that. Miami's like 16.
Yeah, you guys are what top?
But also like Orlando's like 15.
And that trade goes to Memphis because of Desmond Bane. So hold on, Memphis traded Desmond Bane for 4 first-round picks and Jaren Jackson for 3 first-round picks. They actually did okay. Player of the year, and then I saw Josh McDaniels got assistant coach of the year. So things are happening. Things are happening.
And what's his name? That Jets coordinator Engstrom, that he needs some mental health help.
Who?
What's his name? Engstrom, the Jets coordinator.
Oh, the guy who they let go of?
Yeah, he needs some mental health, assistance, because I think he got done. He got done pretty hard.
He did, but he ended up getting a new job. Where did he go? 1 second. Tanner
Engstrom.
What a name, Engstrand. Yeah, Falcons passing game coordinator. So him, Stefanski. Look at the Falcons, man. They just took the pieces. Their offense consists of Browns and Jets coaches. How disgusting is that?
Hey, it might be the franchise, the Browns and the Jets. Like, you never know.
That's hilarious, man. Jazz over the Hawks. Hornets over the Rockets. Hornets quietly a good basketball team.
Also the Spurs. Sorry, the Mavs.
Yeah, Spurs over the Mavs. And then Wizards beat the shit out of the Pistons. I say that as if it's a double-digit game. It was only 9 points, but 9 points is beating the shit out of the Pistons when you're the Washington Wizards.
What happened to Brandon Miller?
What happened to who?
Brandon Miller. Like, he hasn't scored anything.
I don't know. Is he injured?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think he's injured.
Makes sense. I've seen him.
Nah, he only played the first 2 minutes.
Okay. Is Chris Paul a Raptor? He is officially a Raptor right now. Like, on paper, he is a Raptor. However, they're gonna cut his ass. Like, they're gonna buy his contract out, and he's gonna be a free agent, and then he's probably gonna be a Laker. However, I think they should make Chris Paul report, and I have no reason for saying that other than I don't know, dude. I just think that Chris Paul's annoying, and I think when bad things happen,
You want him to get the what's it like AB? Like he went to the Browns facilities, then he got rejected.
I would think that would be hilarious, dude. Damn, I already bought a CP3 Raptors jersey. Yo, cherish that shit. I don't know what jersey number you got, but cherish that shit. This is what I'm saying, Joel. I want the Raptors to make him do the citizenship documents, go through the border, go through customs. I want to see them I want to see them make him do random shit. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys have heard me deliver this hot take. I want the Raptors to trade for Kawhi Leonard this offseason. So this is the way I see. This is the way I see it. Right. I'm very serious about that take. Right. My reasons for the serious take are unserious. So I'm very serious about this unserious thing where I just think it would be so fucking funny if the Raptors will go back to Kawhi and say, you know, well, look where we are. You need big facts. Trade Pirtle for Kawhi again. Run that shit back, right? Instead of DeMar, RJ Barrett. You know, you need a 2 guard that probably can't shoot the 3. Let's go. Run that back. You know, what position is Kawhi in right now? He's been injured. He has to prove his health. And his contract is running out. Where have we seen this before? Again, I just think it would be the funniest thing in the world if we make that happen. So yeah, between making Chris Paul report and trading for Kawhi, I'm cheering for pure pettiness from the Raptors. Offer him Kawhi and dine? Nah. Offer revoked, bro. Come here and play basketball. No Kawhi and dine. You're a regular basketball player right now. Oh man. Ingram kicks it to Quickly in the corner. Quickly knocks it down. Is a 15-point game. Please, nobody take any timeouts the rest of the way. Let's get out of here. Ended about and even Lowry's career. Yeah. I mean, it really messed up our chance of getting. Cause that's the thing. I wouldn't have even been mad if he just signed a 1-year deal, ran it back one time, and then left. Because our chances of getting a ring were pretty solid that next year. And this fucking asshole decided to throw a ring away. Like, I'm not even saying play the rest of your career in Toronto. Like, I get it. You want to be home. So why throw a ring away? No, they called the timeout. Why, man? Why would you call a timeout with 1:45 to go in a 15-point game? I hate these people. Actually, Joel, hold on. Is anybody in the chat that's played this? Oh, I don't know if they are. So Joel, I found this website called NFL Perry. It's a fantasy football website game that they made an NBA equivalent of, and I've been playing it against the chat or against people on the panel during NBA streams. Basically, how it works is we both get two people get a random team, and then you build a 6-player lineup, and then you pick obviously one team at a time. You're gonna get 6 teams. You pick the position, and then basically the score that you get is their average points, rebounds, and assists. Yo, Sai's here, dope. Sai, let's play. And then Joel can see, and if he likes the game, then he can play. But they have a football equivalent that's easier because they just go by fantasy points. So the player's best year for fantasy points, whatever that best year is. For this, it's the best year of points, rebounds, and assists, their averages. So Sai, do you want to go position by position or do you want to go random? But the first team is Orlando Magic, and you can make your choice. But yeah, the NFL version is simpler because it's just the best fantasy football season. Yuki at the buzzer, airball. You want Tracy? Tracy is a 2 guard. You take Tracy, I take Shaq. All right, so it's a snake order. I start the second round. We get the San Antonio Spurs. I'm taking Tim Duncan. And then Sai, you can take any Spur that's not Tim Duncan. Damn, dude, it's garbage time. Chris Paul could have checked in right now. Robinson. Okay, third team, Dallas Mavericks. Elijah Martin is in the game. Beautiful. Beautiful. Luka. Payne, bro. Payne, that's a big number. That's a goddamn big number. Kyrie Irving, Rondo. Shit. I think I have to go Dirk 6-man. Milwaukee Bucks? No. Oh, I can do Giannis as a forward. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Okay, Milwaukee Bucks. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I thought I fucked myself over from being able to get Giannis by going with the 6-man slot. CMB under the bucket makes it a 16-point game, 123-107. But yeah, if you need me to go through the positions or like the options, let me know. But yeah, Milwaukee Bucks, tough team to have a second option for. Yuki drives, tries to dump it to Yabusele, and the Raptors get the steal. Power forward options: Vin Baker, Terry Cummings, Drew Gooden, Ersan Ilyasova, Kuzma, Mirotic, Jabari Parker, Ruben Patterson, Bobby Portis, Jack Sikma, Charlie Villanueva. Small forward options: Blue Edwards, Drew Gooden, Ersan Ilyasova, Richard Jefferson, Desmond Mason, Chris Middleton, Ruben Patterson, Paul Presney, Glenn Robinson, John Salmons, I guess, Bobby Simmons, Tim Thomas, and Keith Van Horn. You might get forced into using your 6th-man, which is probably something you didn't want to do.
Tim Thomas, but he doesn't have any relations to Cam Thomas, but he might go to the Bucks.
But he might. You're right. You know, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean it's understandable. Like
you said fuck Portis. Is that is picking Portis? That's not just you saying fuck the guy. Okay, cool. Interesting question. Simple Viva asks, why did the Cavs want Harden over Garland? Interesting question, man. Okay, so both defensive liabilities. Harden is a little bit more efficient.
availability.
What's that?
Availability.
Availability. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, I think availability, playoff experience. I think personally, I think it's really weird that they wanted a 36-year-old with that roster. Because I mean, then again, Jared Allen is almost 30. Donovan Mitchell is almost 30. I guess they've decided that defines their window. But I think their most important player is still Evan Mobley, and like, I don't know. It's weird. That's the guy who they're paying the most money to. I think the person you pay the most money to is who you have to think about first and foremost. But no, it looks like they're trying to make a push. And I think about it this way. General, do you think Harden is a better catch and shoot player?
Yeah, definitely.
I think he's a better catch and shoot player. I think he's probably a better ISO player. I know what I heard Donovan Mitchell say is that basically he mentioned how if he doesn't score 30 points, they probably lose. They're probably thinking about it that way. Like Garland is better at running an offense.
Like probably like for the first time in like Spada's like career, like he's gonna have to, try to not ball hog.
Yeah, true.
Which I think would be alright because like it doesn't need to take all of the workload.
What's that?
It doesn't need to take all of the workload.
Yeah. Yeah, because in Utah, the best teammate he had was what Gordon Hayward for a little bit.
No, it's like Gobert. Gobert was actually like good.
Yeah, like especially in the way we're talking about, right? Talking about helping him score. Yeah, Gordon Hayward is the best he had, and now in Cleveland.
Hey, don't forget Joe Ingles.
Respect Joe Ingles as a catch and shoot player for sure. I'm glad Josh stayed in Memphis. By the way, Sai, it's your pick for Boston Celtics. Damn.
I think Ja only stayed in Memphis because no one wants him.
I mean, it makes no sense for Memphis to keep him, right? So in my head, I assume Giannis and Ja are getting moved. And I think Zion is getting moved too. So I think those are the three names. And if I'm thinking from the Raptors standpoint, like I think I would take freaky ass Zion. I don't but yeah, nothing. Fucking Sabonis is probably who we're gonna end up with. Yeah, I'm not extremely excited.
Yeah, that was like rumored, right? That you were gonna get Sabonis.
Basically, the talks broke down because we didn't want to go. We didn't want to trade a first round pick. 255. So you need 44 to win, Sai. You need 44 points from this Trailblazers player that's not Dame. Dame, by the way, hit 44 points. So you basically need to figure out an all-time Portland Trailblazers player. He's been rumored every year, though. You know what? Here's the thing.
No, like, I think after the extension, he didn't get rumored. Like,
I think he got rumored. Here's the thing. I think the rumors were real whenever Dame tore his Achilles, because that actually fucked their team, right? Because let's say Dame doesn't tear his Achilles, maybe he has some type of trade value, right? What I was gonna say though is that like the reason I say that is because he should be traded. Like keeping him does nothing for Milwaukee. They're not good. They're just wasting their own time. Like they owe Damian Lillard so much money. They owe Miles Turner so much money. Like, yeah, I'm joining. I'm just finishing up this game right now. $37. We still got the W. So yeah, with the Raptors game over and now the NFL Perry game over, I'm gonna end the stream, people. Shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. The next time you guys are gonna see me is Sunday. The Raptors play the Pacers at 3 p.m. 3.5 hours before the Super Bowl. So I will be here. I'll be watching the game live. And then yeah, once the game ends, I'm gonna run to my friend's house to watch the Super Bowl. And that's what Super Sunday is gonna look like for me. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Have fun, take care. And yeah, see you guys on Sunday.